Susan Smith. You folks are in for a treat now. We had a ball here last night. The one rehearsal we had to put this thing together. We're that good. That's all we really need is one rehearsal. It's me. That's what it is. In case you're thinking that we have a real high failure rate here at Cape Fear, or are not still trying to graduate from high school, they've all done well on their own. Okay. This is some more of the top talent that I was telling you about to get the kids exposed to. We're going to do another number now, Undecided. And I believe this is, whose solo is this? Who got the solo on this one? Wait. Gary's going to do this. Okay. Huh? Okay. I got a lot of them in mind right now. This is going to feature Mr. Gary Lamb. Wave at him, Gary. Wave at him. Okay? That's Gary Lamb. Gary is the oldest student of mine that's present in the house tonight from Bladenboro High School. Most of you know Milton Smith. He and Milton were in the same class together at Bladenboro when I was there my first year there. He plays a very nice jazz trumpet and flute, which you'll hear you later. So this is Undecided. album with only one rehearsal. breath just a minute, and I'll tell you who a few of these people are. I know you got their names, but you probably can't match the names to the faces. This gentleman on the end, what's your name? What's your name? Good luck, call him boy. Okay, this is Mr. Houlik again. The kids, I'm assuming you know. The next one down the line here is Mr. Steve Thorne. Steve is a graduate of Southview. He's majoring in music at Pembroke now. Way down, Steve. Okay. The one with the facial hair here. This is Kevin Davis. He's not a stranger to most of you around here. He's worked a band for several years, was at Armstrong for a year or two. He's now at Westover Junior High School. Kevin Davis. Next to him is a band director from Byrd, Mr. Charles Dumas. And what was your name? I forgot your name. This is Steve West, current band director at Stedman Junior High. And another Cape Fear alumni. Let's see, over here in the rhythm section, we have Champ St. Germain, who is one of our faculty members here at Cape Fear. I didn't know it until just a little while ago, but he had a year or so at Berkeley School of Music in New York where he studied, and he decided he wanted to make some money and be a real teacher rather than a working musician. This is Mr. St. Germain over here. On bass, we have Mr. Tony Harrison, who's an employee with McFadden Music out towards the mall. Tony's a real fine bass player, as I'm sure you're hearing. And sitting somewhere back there in the back, where is he? The old man has been playing drums back there, Mr. David Waylett, who is outside of being a good drummer, is probably one of the best saxophone repairman you'll find anywhere. Let's see, what else have we got here? I'll tell you what, we're going to play a tune and we'll come back and catch the rest of you later. This will feature Gary Lamb. It's supposed to be a flugelhorn solo, but we decided to change that a little bit. This is called Moonlight Memories. It changes the pace a lot. It's a nice ballad featuring Gary Lamb. change the style just a little bit and do a little bit of rock and roll mixed with a little bit of swing. Oh, 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 kicking. Son of a preacher man. You get a chance to hear this fella over here on the end again. Pay attention, guys. There will be a test, okay? All right. When you don't get a chance to rehearse but one time, it's kind of hard to get things put together, and we don't want people stepping on each other's toes playing their solo time. Let me finish telling you who some of these folks are. In the trombone section back here, starting on this end down here, the little bit larger one on the end there is Mr. Jason Britt, who is an 86, 87 Cape Fear graduate, who took my place at Armstrong as the band director over there. That's Mr. Jason Britt. Middle back there, we have Mr. Vincent Winnies. Vincent's been around the area for a right good while. He's part of the faculty at Pembroke State. He's our jazz instructor there. I'm going to be playing for you in just a second. It's Mr. Vincent Winnies. Next to him, who I neglected to tell you about earlier on the earlier part of the program, is Mr. Mark Mabe. This is a gentleman that put me in touch with Ron Follis and helped me get that end straightened out. He was also playing tuba with us during the first part of the concert. Pine Forest, his band director, Mr. Mark May. I believe he brought a band with him. Good. All two of them, right? That's about what I usually take you me, so I know how that feels. And on the end of the trombone section, Mr. Gary Stemple. Gary was the band director at Reed Ross for a couple of years. He is now pursuing his graduate studies, working on a degree. I think he's wanting to be an administrator or something, but why you want to give up this for all that kind of stuff, I don't know. But that's Mr. Gary Stemple down there on the end. On the other end of the bed, I think you'll probably recognize a young lady up there. She resides at my house about 2 months out of the year now. That's my daughter, Jamie, who is a sophomore at East Carolina. And next to her, the gentleman with all the hair on his head that you've already met is Mr. Roy Roach. Trumpets out there, you beware, that's what high notes will do to you. Blow the hair right off your head. Coming on down this end of the road, Mr. Wade Benson, who you heard playing lead on Bugler's Holiday a while ago. And I have it on good authority that he's the reason you've been hearing all them impossibly high notes come out of the trumpet section back there. He's a guy, you can vouch for it. Jason's hair is getting parted in the back there. He's going to look like Roy where he keeps playing his high notes. And the last gentleman on the end you've already heard from several times is Mr. Gary Lamb. As I said, he is also a former student from Bladenboro. He did you do 20 altogether, Gary, with Uncle? About 15? He did a lot of years anyway, playing for Uncle Sam and singing in the Navy, and decided he didn't want any more of that, so he got out of school, went back, finished his degree, and now he's the band director down at Pembroke Middle School, back in the area. Have I left anyone out?
You didn't say me twice.
Oh, didn't say you twice. Mr. David Waylett. Give him a hand. The people that are really supporting them making it go are the kids from Cape Fear. They're the ones that really. Before we play our last selection and let you folks go home, I want to express my sincere thanks to all you folks that have come out to help. I don't know how to express what this has meant to my kids. I've watched them today, last night, seeing the light shine on their faces, and I don't know how we could have afforded to pay you guys for being here, as far as paying you what it was worth, because I don't think there's that much money around, what it would mean to the kids. Give them all a big hand again, folks. there ain't no more, the fat lady has done sung. Have a good evening. We appreciate